what's included in our packages? Do you offer different tiers? Everything and yes.
Yes, if largely depends on the scope of the project and what that client specifically needs. We like to create three different packages that kind of service their needs on three different tiers, and then it helps the client be more flexible with their marketing budgets. They can say, okay, we want to get tier two to start. We want to this month everything's performing well. We need to readjust production. So maybe we go to tier one and we get less assets just to keep everything growing, and allow them to recalibrate on their end. And then we give the full third tier option to where it's all the bells and whistles, and you have enough content to run for as long as you need it and really really supercharge things.
And I feel like this is a good time to mention our retainer model. Traditionally, an agency would hire us, and a company would hire the agency, and then we would come in and do a $10,000, $20,000 photo shoot. Nobody has that kind of budget anymore, especially if you're a one-off restaurant. If you want that, we will do it, but that's not really a model that we think works very well in this day and age. So we've moved into, and jump in here whenever you want.
Especially for assets that perform usually seasonally. So it's not something that they want to invest a huge amount on. They need it to work for that season, for that quarter, or for that month, and then they need to do something else to stay fresh and relevant in their space.
Right. So if you want us to come in and just shoot, and you want to pay a flat fee, that's fine. But we've created a retainer model where we come in and do that shoot, and then the customer pays a monthly retainer to have access to all the material that we shot. And you can post 5 times a week, once a week, once a month, whatever you think is going to work for you. And then we have the tiers structured so you're only paying for what you're using.
And everything is completely custom. So there's no we'll only come in, we'll only shoot 2 reels, and we'll only shoot 5 images. It's not that. It's whatever your brand or business needs. And then what we like to do is, because we really enjoy what we're doing, we're going to over deliver. You're going to get a huge library to choose from, and that library will be accessible to you.
And you're not paying extra for that.
You're not paying for extra for that unless you need it.
It's just available. It is there. We pay for the library, and then you pay to have access to that library.
And then you get to pick exactly what you want from that library that aligns with your brand goals. And then it stays there. So if you're like, oh, we have a promotion that we didn't plan for, can we look at the library real quick and pick an image? Yeah, then you can go and you can buy additional images. Or if you're thinking, oh, we didn't plan for Black Friday this year, we have a promotion for whatever it is that you're needing to promote for Black Friday, you can go back to that library and you could be like, oh, I have all these assets. We don't need to do a full photo shoot. We can just pull from that. And these are assets that are available to you as long as we have a relationship.
Yeah. And that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's when
sounds too good to be true.
It does sound too good to be true, but it's true.